technology is not morally neutral. It is shaping us all the time in ways we need to become more aware of.
How will we ensure that powerful new genetic technologies promote rather than undermine social justice, equality, and human rights?
We need to ask what the larger familial and social implications are when people who actively choose parenthood also actively choose the kinds of children they do and do not wish to have.
New biotechnology provides new vehicles for historically rooted ideologies and practices such as biological race and eugenics.
Race is being emphasized at the molecular level at the very time that people are saying race doesn't matter anymore at the social level.
How can we create a world where differences in diversity are respected rather than are a cause for extermination?
And as a lawyer, I'm really concerned about the impact that the myths of infallibility of genetic technology that they're already having in shaping policy and law.
Direct-to-consumer genetics,
synthetic biology techniques,
germline genetic intervention,
forensic DNA, familial tracking.
Assisted reproduction has been extremely normalized.
The donors, the surrogates, everybody in that system in which materials are being traded, shared, sold, eggs and sperm and wombs and things that are for rent in this commercial network. Who is vulnerable in the future to these systems?
So what should we do in response to these developments, and what should we do with this particular opportunity we have over these next 3 years?
This is the first Tarrytown meeting. It's the first of 3 planned annual meetings that we are hoping will really bolster our understandings and lead to responsible policies based in social justice and in human rights.
We also come from a broad range of disciplines: public interest advocates, attorneys, scholars, policymakers, scientists, writers, artists, and students, and many of these overlap.
The younger generation is much more apt to be more aggressive in sort of challenging some of these biotechnologies.
The thing that we need to guard against is the ideology that human worth is dependent on genetics.
To deliberately and explicitly fight against the use of unjust hierarchies in the development of biotechnology.
To work in alliance with the persons who are most vulnerable, who are inside this system, who have many, many stakes in the system.
Addressing this at the level of the United States as well as internationally, and how we can get other NGOs from around the world involved in this.
Speak to the media, speak to the public, and make statements on these issues, and we don't have to wait.
And begin really pulling together those who want to work on legislative action and start moving the ball forward.
We will look back in 10 years' time and we will look at this meeting of Tarrytown, and hopefully we will be able to point it as the birth date of a powerful and successful movement.
These issues are going to be addressed one way or the other, and some of the key people who are in a position to address them are here today and in the networks that many of us are part of. And let's see what we can do over the next 3 years to really build something new and different.